Wars and rumors of wars. Never a dull moment on earth at this time in history. So there's a large-scale nuclear incident training exercise taking place around New York at the moment. This will be going down in the coming days. Multi-agency training exercise focused on nuclear incident response. Scheduled to occur in the vicinity of Schenectady, New York, as well as in surrounding counties of Albany, Saratoga, and so on. According to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, from January 26 to January 31, the Departments of Defense, Department of Energy, National Nuclear Security Administration, and FBI, Department of Homeland Security, and other state and local partners will all participate in the exercise across multiple locations. The event being part of a series of biannual exercises regularly conducted by the US government. Since 2012, similar training exercises have been carried out in different regions throughout the United States. So it's a normal thing, it's part of military training, but you got to wonder, why right now? And why the focus on that in the public eye right now, so that they can reassure the public, don't worry, we see the nuclear threat, we are training and preparing for a nuclear incident. At the same time as this article, there's two others that jump to mind immediately. The first one says, Putin to deploy hypersonic wonder weapons to Belarus. Vladimir Putin is set to deploy Oreshnik hypersonic missiles to Belarus any day now, according to Lukashenko. They'll actually be receiving it before Russia itself because they're closer to the enemy that they want to hit. The wonder weapon could reportedly reach Britain in 9 minutes. The Kremlin has previously claimed that the missile is also impossible to intercept. So there's that threat immediately on the horizon. Then North Korea, once again, test-fired their latest missile that precisely hit its target. The media service made the claim on Sunday, adding that the weapons hit their targets perfectly. The war deterrence means of the armed forces of the DPRK are being perfected more thoroughly. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un said this as he watched and oversaw the test when it took place. Kim affirmed that the DPRK will always make strenuous efforts in a responsible manner to perform its important mission and duty of defending sustainable and lasting peace and stability on the basis of more powerfully developed military muscle in the future. The underwater to surface strategic cruise missile traveled 1,500 kilometers and flew between 7,507 and 7,511 seconds before hitting the targets. The interesting thing I want to point out here to you, and yes, he's testing missiles regularly, he's updating and improving his weaponry, he's obviously getting a lot of help from Russia and China, his family in this coalition of nations. But now for the first time, he's also on the bandwagon of a sustaining and lasting peace and stability. He's quoting it now too. Peace and security, peace and stability. And when they say this, sudden destruction shall come upon them. Not the church, not us that are raptured. After we're gone, sudden destruction. As it was in the days of Lot. Lot harpatzoed out of there and sudden destruction arrived. Noah in the boat, getting out of there, suddenly the flood arrived. So, sudden destruction. And the phrase word, which we never heard for many years, and suddenly over the last few years has become a catchphrase and is picking up speed and becoming normal use everywhere lately. Peace and security. Peace and stability. Why? Because the Bible is living, alive, and true. Keep looking up. Shalom.